Hello everyone, this is Globku from Magical Noob here with an achievement overview for Darksiders II. We're gonna check all 50 achievements and, as I'm showing them to you, you can click them. There's annotations on them that will skip the video to the achievement that you want to see. So here's your chance to click them. Not much time left, you got 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, oh my god! Let's do this! By completing the main storyline you get 26 achievements, just by doing the main quest. You'll also get 1, 2 or 3 other achievements depending on the difficulty that you've played. Once you get Lord of the Black Stone, do the other achievements, or just say no when the game asks you if you wanna go into New Game Plus. Because if you say yes, you're going into New Game Plus and all the collectibles you've been collecting so far, they will account for nothing. To get Pathfinder, open the map and click on a dungeon and fast travel. It's as easy as that. The story actually requires you to fast travel at some point, but you should be getting this achievement much earlier on because fast travel is an amazing tool for this game. And some maps are pretty big, you don't want to be traveling all those distances. You want to be fast traveling. Trust me. For Pay It Forward, go to a mailbox and send an item to a friend. He doesn't even have to receive it or anything, you just have to send it. And you can send him just regular junk. I'm sure they will be very confused when they log into the game. But hey, you got an achievement, so that's what counts. When you find a possessed weapon, just go to the menu, select it, and click on Upgrade. Then feed it as many items as it's needed for it to level up, and you will get feeding time. If you are a really unlucky bastard and you play through all the game without any possessed weapons drop, you can go to Volgrim at the Weeping Crag and buy the Legacy Box. Inside the Legacy Box there's a possessed weapon, so you can use that instead. Speaking of Volgrim, if you buy the respec from him, you get respec yourself. Just costs 1000 coins. Not that much. For Mass Ruckus you need to equip elite items on all your slots. That's the purple items. Now you can either collect these as you play through the game, or you can buy everything from Alia or Ostagoth, because they have everything. And money is really not an issue in this game. So just buy stuff. And since we're talking about buying stuff, for full potential you need to buy all the upgrades from Thane, and later on when you get to the Kingdom of the Dead, buy all of the upgrades from Draven. This achievement's a bit more expensive than the previous one, and there's no way to collect the upgrades, you actually have to buy them all, so this is a money achievement. But like I said, money is really not an issue in this game. For Triple Lindy, you need to make your way up to the Foundry. This part was obvious because it says so on the achievement. Then you need to make your way to this area that you are watching right now. This is where you get your second Heartstone. If you look up, you will see 3 platforms, so you need to climb all the way up there 3 times and jump from each of the platforms. The character will do a diving animation each time you jump, and that will count as a high dive. So 3 of those equals achievement. Triple Lindy! Secondary adventure requires you to complete all the side quests. That means we're gonna cover all the side quests right now. Starting in Tristone, talk to Muria, and she will give you Shaman's Craft. For Shaman's Craft you need to get 3 items. First you need to talk to Karn. He will tell you to get the first item from the Cauldron, which is the Stalker's Bones. Don't go to the Cauldron, go to the Fjord instead, it's much quicker. Then back to Karn, and now he will indicate you where to get the second item. In Drenchfort. Nope, you're not going to Drenchfort, you're going to Shadow Gorge. You kill the wasp things, I don't know the name of these things, and they will give you the item. Then you go to Karn, he will tell you the location of the final item, and he finally gets it right. You have to go to the Lost Temple. One of the floating heads will spawn in this room that you are watching right now. As soon as you kill the floating head, you get the item, then go back to Muria and complete the quest. There's another quest that you can just do right away, or you can wait further until Nathaniel in Lost Light gives you the scroll, but who wants to wait? Just go to the Scar and complete the dungeon. After you kill the final boss, a quest will pop, meaning you don't have to wait for Nathaniel at all. After you kill the boss and the quest pops, just talk to Muria, and you're done. You finished it. After you complete the main quest Tears of the Mountain, you can talk to Alia, and she'll give you the Hammer's Forge. This is a very straightforward quest, you just need to go to the Shattered Forge and clear the dungeon to find an item, and then return to Alia, complete the quest. We're still in Triforce, and in Triforce you will meet Thane. Actually, he's one of the first guys you meet. First you have to defeat him in combat, and then he will give you 4 names of monsters for you to kill. You can kill Gorewood right away in the Weeping Crag. You will first find a locked door, so you need to go to the right and clear some platforming, kill some enemies until you find the key. Once you find the key, you go inside, there's a stalker there, take care of that, and then you take down the stairs. And there's some water, you dive deep down the water, you come out from the other side of the tunnel, and hey, there's Gorwood. The second monster you can kill is Blathier. You can kill him as soon as you get Death Grip. Go to the nuke! As soon as you go in, take the door to the right, go down the stairs, turn right again, there's a lever there, you pull that opens the gates, and you go, keep going down the stairs, just keep going down the stairs, until you find the Death Grip thing you can grab. And once you grab it, you're in Blathier's territory, and you can fight him there. I know it doesn't look easy to fight in such a small space, but you can just kill him halfway and jump off, because when you jump off you don't take any damage. And his health doesn't reset, so if you're ever in trouble, just jump off the platform thing. Or just come back here when you're super high leveled up, and none of these bosses will be a problem. The third monster you can kill is the Deposed King. You can kill him as soon as you get to the Kingdom of the Dead, and you will find him in the lair of the Deposed King. Go figure. First you have to clear the dungeon, so sort of doing some platforming and killing some minor monsters until you reach the boss. And then you kill him. He's probably the one that hits the hardest, but his attacks aren't really that hard to dodge, so make sure you got your dodging skills going on. And finally, the final monster is Echidna, and you will kill her just by doing the main story, so you really don't have to worry about her. But if you find yourself killing Echidna in the main story, that means you could have already killed the other three, so at any point you can just complete this quest. At the end you just return to Thane, tell him you killed everyone, and you get an achievement for this side quest actually. It's called Lycanos. Yep. After you awaken the Warden and return to Tristone, you can find him on the way to the Foundry. If you talk to him, he gives you another quest to find Oren, which is another stone giant. You're gonna find Oren here, south of the fjord. And Oren can't walk because he lost his arms and his legs, so you gotta find his arms and his legs. The first one of his limbs you will find in the fjord in this location that I'm showing you right now in the video. You simply walk to the leg or arm and you activate it. So that's the first one, let's check the other three. The second you will find in Shadow Gorge, right there in between the words in the map. The third limb you can find at the Scar, just at the entrance right there. And finally the last one you can find at the Chariot Pass. The order of these is not compulsory, you can find them in any order really. Then you just return to Oren and complete this quest, just like all the others. Since you're already at the fjord, might as well go talk to Blackroot. He will ask you to find some stone bites, cause that's what he eats. These are essentially collectibles. These are stones that you have to find and shoot them. So, since these are collectibles, here's an annotation for a guide. Once you get all the stone bites, you will get all-you-can-eat buffet. Speaking of collectibles, you will also need to find all the pages of the dead for Volgrim and all the relics for Ostagoth. So here are some annotations for that as well. As you complete each of these quests, you will receive achievements for each one of them. Every time you get 10 pages of the dead, you get a chapter. You sell that chapter to Volgrim, he gives you a key. That key opens a death tomb. If you find all 4 death tombs, there's also an achievement for that. The first death tomb you can find at the Forge Lands on your way to the Lost Temple. The second death tomb you can find it on the lair of the Deposed King. Just keep going down the stairs until you can't go down anymore, and that's where the tomb is. The third tomb will be in Lost Light, just on the path. There's only one path. There's no missing it. Same goes for the Shadow Realm, which is where you find the last death tomb. And because we love collectibles so much, we got another one. Fortunately, you just gotta find 4 gnomes for this one. I'm gonna do my best to show you the locations of these 4 gnomes. The first one you can find in City of the Dead. Make your way to the 4th floor. Hopefully you know how to get there, because this place is just a maze to me. Hopefully you remember this platform, and you use your soul splitter. You stand there with one of your split forms. With the other split form you make your way to the secret passage. Change again, get off the button, and change again, and you're in a secret passage. Just make your way to the gnome there. Should be pretty straightforward from there. The second gnome you'll find in the Ivory Citadel. Make your way to this location. This is where you restored the second waterfall. And you're going to the right. You actually have been pretty close to this gnome already, but the path was blocked by corruption. But now that the water's clear, since you've already cleared the waterfall, now you can go and get the gnome. It's actually in a pretty obvious location, this one. You just really have to go back on purpose to get it, because the first time you were here, it was blocked by corruption. You couldn't go there. The third one's gonna be a bit more complex. Make your way to this location in the Blackstone. You will find this portal to take you to the present, actually. It's all very confusing for me. And then go back from where you came. Again, this isn't really hidden. It's more like you have to go there on purpose, because why else would you go there? There's nothing there. There's just a gnome. And for the last one, we're going back to the Forgelands, to the Whipping Crag. Do you remember the path you made to get the key to kill Garwood? Hopefully you remember this location where you get the platform thingy raising, blah blah blah. So there's a location for a portal there. That's your entrance portal, and you gotta find your exit portal. It's right there. There we go. So go in the portal and you go into the hidden room. But finding the hidden room is not enough. Nope. You still gotta find the gnome, who is still pretty well hidden. Make your way to the water. You have to go in through the back, because there's a waterfall and you want to be on the upper water level. And there it is. For gnomes, then you visit your mailbox and you finish the quest. Nomad's Gnomes. So just to sum things up, we've got 69 stone bites, we've got 30 relics, we've got 40 pages from the Book of the Dead, we've got 4 death tombs, and we got 4 gnomes. Yep, those are the collectibles. And don't forget, the collectibles are actually side quests, so they count towards your secondary adventure achievement. But we're not done with side quests. Not yet. In the Kingdom of the Dead you will find the Arbiter's Maze. Here's how the Arbiter's Maze works. You will spawn in a room, there will be waves of enemies attacking you. After you clear one wave, you get to choose. Either you go north, south, west, or east. Now, you were supposed to find some scrolls during your gameplay that will tell you the correct locations that you have to travel. Because if you travel to the wrong location, you'll just keep fighting waves of enemies and never progressing through. But since we have something called the internet, and since you are watching this video, you don't need to find any scrolls. Here are the coordinates for all the levels. Pause the video, and yeah, or just write it down on paper. Whatever works for you, man. Once you defeat the last boss, you also get an achievement, by the way, just for clearing the Arbiter's Maze. But to complete the quest, you need to go back to the Chancellor in the Eternal Throne. Next side quest is in Lost Lights. Nathaniel will give you a scroll. You take the scroll to the Chancellor, you return to Nathaniel. You take the scroll to Muria, you return to Nathaniel again, and the quest is ended. You're basically the carrion pigeon. Yep. Death. The carrion pigeon. Or is it pigeon carrier? Fuck it. And the last side quest I've got for you is Light of the Fallen, which is on Earth. Uriel asks you to put some angels out of their misery, because they've been captured and they're being tortured. So you walk to the angels and kill them with your gun, or with your blades. Whatever's in reach. And because I'm a nice guy, I'm gonna show you the locations of all the 10 angels that you have to kill. Now, I could be doing some commentary right now, but, you know, the video is showing the map, showing the angel, showing me killing the angel. There's not much to comment on. I think I'll be quiet for a while. I've been talking for a long time now. My voice is starting to hurt me. Yeah, just enjoy the slaughtering of tortured angels. And we've done it! We've done all the side quests, so if you've done all the side quests that I told you, you should be getting the secondary adventure achievement. Bear in mind there are some side quests that I might not have mentioned, but that might be maybe because you bought some DLC, and that doesn't really count towards this achievement. These are the only ones that you're required to do. We're almost done with this achievement overview. there are 3 achievements for leveling up. Let's cover them right now. At level 6, you unlock Reaper Form. Nothing else to it. Just level 6. Ding! Reaper Form. That's it. At level 20, you'll be able to unlock the final skill in either skill tree. So, do that. Please. That will give you Diamond Geezerton. Geezertron. Hard words? Hard words. No. Me no say hard words. And the last achievement for leveling up is Epic, which requires you to reach level 30. Now, if you've done all the achievements so far, I recommend you go into New Game Plus, because that's the best way to level up. It's just doing quests, specifically the main storyline quests. Don't worry too much about killing everything. In fact, you can skip most of the monsters in your way. Just work towards completing those quests. And finally, we're down to our 2 last achievements, and these are both in the Crucible. When you get to the Kingdom of the Dead, you'll receive a letter inviting you to the Crucible. As you progress through the story, you'll receive other letters saying you've unlocked different stages of the Crucible. You need to complete Lord of the Black Stone in order to unlock all the stages. That means you need to defeat Samael. After you defeat Samael, you can clear the Crucible whenever you want. But since you gotta reach level 30, and the higher your level is, the easier the Crucible gets, my recommendation would be get to level 30, then worry about the Crucible. And yes, you can go into New Game Plus, you don't have to worry about that, because all the stages of the Crucible will still be unlocked. You just need to get to the Kingdom of the Dead to unlock the fast travel thing, because otherwise you can't get to the Crucible. But the stages are unlocked. To get Is There Anyone Else? You just have to beat the Crucible, and if it's too hard, you can just go on the options and set it to easy. Or if you just wanna make things faster, hey, I'm not judging. You can put it on easy. I won't tell anyone. But before you do that, I want you to keep the following achievement in mind, and that is Bravo Old Chap. This one is kind of a mystery to me, and I'll explain to you why. Everywhere I look, every forum I read, every achievement guide that I've seen says that you have to beat the Crucible in one go. That is, start from the beginning and never take the loot. Just keep fighting. From wave 1 to wave 100. In one sitting. You can pause the game, you just can't get out of the Crucible. And once you do it, you can talk to the Crucible guy, and you get the option to fight Wicked K. Once you defeat Wicked K, you get Bravo Old Chap. Now here's why this is a mystery to me, because I just went into New Game Plus, and as soon as I unlocked the Kingdom of the Dead, I just went there, I beat the first 25 waves because there's no option to talk to the guy before that, and after I beat the first 25 waves, I just got the option to fight Wicked K, so I didn't have to kill them all in one sitting. Was this a bug? Was this something else I did? I have no idea, and I'm sorry I can't be much help there. But since this is a guide, I'll just say, you have to beat all 100 waves of the Crucible in a row to unlock the Wicked K fight. Just set it too easy, it must be really frustrating to die at wave 99. And once you've done all the achievements, you get BFA as a bonus for unlocking everything, just like the first Darksiders. And that is it for this achievement overview. Hope you have enjoyed. If you did, a thumbs up is always appreciated. Subscribe for more videos like this, and if you have any requests, we might take them into consideration if you leave us a comment below. If you need help on anything, on any achievement, also leave a comment. We reply to everything. And thank you for watching. I've been Globku from Magical Noob. Take care everyone. See ya.